What's up, everybody? Back today to talk about a new film called Darling, written and directed by a man named Mickey Keating, and he also did a film called Pod that I reviewed not too long ago. Not too many people seem to like that film. This film is a lot better. I liked it quite a bit more, and one of the reasons is Lauren Ashley Carter. She was actually in Pod also, and she was in Jugface not too long ago, one of the films I really liked recently, and she does great in this film. It's a one-woman show. The film is basically about her. She becomes a house sitter at this house owned by Sean Young, and Sean Young kind of lets her know, oh, something happened here before, and that's all we really find out about the house. And from there, weird things start happening to the character, and it just progresses from there, and I don't want to ruin it for you because it's a very basic story. It's a little more style over substance, I feel. The whole film's shot in black and white, and I love the way the film looked, it felt, everything. It was definitely a nice change in flavor compared to most of the stuff you watch. I'm not going to say everybody's going to like it, and it's definitely pretty slow. I think around 30 minutes, that's when stuff starts happening. And then it gets pretty creepy from there. I like it. I definitely like that part. And then they kind of mix, the black and white with some hardcore music. And I like the way they did the logo with the pink and against the black and white also. So the style and everything, I really liked it. I know some people aren't going to like it. They're going to think it's too arty-farty. It was a little bit of a slow burn, but like I said, once it starts going, I thought it was pretty good. Some of the stuff they did, they used cheesy effects better than most movies would. They have that quick, flicker of the face of her crazy face all the time, and as she starts getting a little stranger as the film goes on. And there's definitely parts that reminded me of The Shining, I gotta say. Just, if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about, definitely. But it does get a little more creepy as it went on. But I think some people are going to be pissed with the payoff, and that kind of takes me to the bad side of things. Like I said, a little more style over substance, I think. They could have enriched the story a little bit. The ultimate payoff is pretty weak, I would say, but I like the way the story went. It's one of those films, I had a couple beers, I watched it, and it's one of those films I would like to watch it again to see what I missed. I think there was a lot of subtleness, but there was probably, definitely a few things I missed. I did like the way the story went. I did like the straightforwardness of it, but at the same time, people are going to think, they got robbed. But it's only like an hour and 16 minutes long, I think, so that's one of the things I kind of liked about it, because it's short, right? I like short horror movies if you watch my channel, definitely. So I'm going to say, watch Darling. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Like I said, it's one of those films that's going to stick with me a while because it's such a different looking film. It looks just so much, different than what we usually get. I mean, it's black and white. I know that's like a gimmick, but not only is it black and white, it's kind of done in that style, and I just like some of the outside shots of New York. I think it was New York, I'm assuming, unless I'm really stupid, but I like the style, so the substance didn't really need to be there, I guess, and I thought the part that was substance was pretty decent. Definitely a film I want to check out again before I write it off completely. So 3.5 out of 5. If you haven't seen Darling, check it out. If you're a horror fan, I think you're going to like it. Even though it is pretty basic, I will knock it for that. But yeah, so if you've seen Darling, tell me what you thought down below. I'll see you guys soon, and take care.